Hi, welcome back my dear students. So on this lecture here we are going to be installing XAMPP. If you already have XAMPP, feel free to skip this video and go to the next one. Alright, so let's go ahead and do this real quick. And by the way, I'm going to also include the version of XAMPP that I'm using at this point. Alright, just in case you're watching this in the future and you want to do everything exactly like me, so you know your application will work 100% just like mine if you download the same versions. But anyway, it shouldn't matter much, shouldn't change that dramatically, but just in case, I will always be updating the course as well. Alright, so let's go to XAMPP, to apacheFriends.org. That's the website they're using right now, and this might change in the future, don't worry about that. Now we can download XAMPP for Windows, and this is the versions here, 5.6 or 5.6.19. Let's actually download XAMPP PHP for PHP 7. Alright, let's see, Linux OS. Right here we have a 32 version that we can start using right away. Alright, this should take a couple seconds. Now if you have MAMP, WAMP, or whatever other local environment for PHP you have in your computer, that's fine. You can, like I said before, you can go ahead and skip this lecture and go to the next one. And if you have your editor, you can probably skip the next one as well. Alright, let's go and install this real quick. I'm using Windows 10, but you're welcome to use Windows 7, Windows 8, whatever version of Windows you have should be fine. Let's set it up real quick, and I want all this, that's fine. We even have a new fake send mail with XAMPP. We didn't have that in the older versions. It's gonna create a folder called XAMPP, nets. I don't want to know nothing about Vietnamese nets, and perfect. Alright, so now this is going to take a couple seconds or a couple minutes depending on your operating system, your memory, your CPU speed, and all that. So I'm gonna pause it and I'm gonna be right back. Okay, alright, so this finished already. Once it finishes, this is what it looks like. Okay, I paused the video and I came right back. Okay, it seemed like maybe 1 second to you, but it was a couple seconds. Alright, I think it took maybe like 30 seconds for me. Setup has finished installing XAMPP on your computer. Do you want to start control panel now? Yes, I do. Alright, I'm in the US, that's fine. Alright, so now I know for a fact that I can start Apache. Alright, and it will work right out of the box for me. Alright, it's working for me, but this is not going to be the same thing for everybody. You're gonna have issues. So right now, once you start control panel, you can start it, and some of you might see issues and something about port 80 being used and port 443 being used. Alright, so if you have those issues, I'm gonna show you how to solve them right now. So I'm gonna stop my SQL in Apache, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to this config. I'm gonna click on the first link right here, Apache httpd.conf. Alright, and then here what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be looking for port 80. I'm gonna do, and I can see it right here, but you can also do a Control F to open this search box, and you can look for 80, or right here. And I'm gonna start changing these ports. I can basically put whatever I want, whatever I think my system is not using. I'm gonna use port 3000, or you could use port 80 or 8000 or something like that, but I'm gonna use port 3000 just to make it very unique like this. Alright, I'm gonna try to find another one. Server name, what was it? I forgot. I didn't forget, I just missed it. Alright, so I'm gonna start from the top again because I missed it there. Oops. If I could get that search box, that would be nice. Alright, let's just do it like this real quick. I'm looking for server name right here. Let's change this to 3000 as well. And in some of my other courses I change it to 1, 2, 3 just to make it easy to find. All right, let's just look. Nothing there. Cannot find 80. Let's go up. Let's find 3000 then. Can you find that one? Found 300. 3000. There we go. All right, looks like we're done with this one here. Let's just save it. And let's take it off. Now let's go to config again. Let's go to the second one, which is the httpd/ssl.conf. And here is this port that is called 443, which is for SSL. All right, so this one we're gonna change as well. We're gonna change the listen. We're just gonna put a 1 on this one just to make sure that it's unique. Let's go and find another instance of that. We have another one here. All right, and another one right here. Let's do a quick search just to make sure that we got it. All right, 443. Edited those already. All right, perfect. So there's only 3 instances of them, so let's just save it. All right, so one more thing that we got to do is go to config here, service and port settings, and here I'm going to add a 1, and we're going to put the main port, which is 3000. All right, save it, save, and now let's start it up. All right, you can see port 3000 here. Everything is working like it should. All right, so now if we go to localhost 3000, we should see XAMPP. All right, now this interface, this page might look different for you guys if you are in the future, somewhere in the future, right? All right, so if this is yellow, blue, or whatever it is, keep in mind that they change these interfaces once in a while. All right, anyway, what you got to be concerned about is that you have that your localhost 3000 is directing you to a XAMPP page like this, where you're gonna have your PHP my admin somewhere, where you're gonna have your PHP info, which is your server information somewhere, applications, whatever. As long as you have XAMPP, you're good to go. All right, so thank you so much for watching this lecture. I hope you enjoyed it like I did teaching it to you, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.